Wait, is it lagging? Hmm. Let's slow it down a bit.
If you are
This is much
presently
better.
unoccupied.
Hello.
Hey there, Yellowfast. Hope business has been going well.
Well, if it isn't
Oh,
Mualani,
yeah.
back from the pilgrimage?
That's right. Didn't make the cut this year, though.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone got to win. So, what'll it be today?
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a sizable order, as you can see. So, can we expect a discount?
Wow, that is a large order. What's it all for? A party?
That's right. Keep this between us for now, but we're throwing a hot spring party for Auntie Atea.
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great
Oh.
news!
Yeah.
How about this? You can have the decorations on the house, and I'll give you 20% off the cloth and wood.
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal. That pile of wood's been sitting there since I left for the pilgrimage. At this rate, you need to get rid of it, or it's gonna go.
All right, all right.
Let's go.
Wow, that was amazing, Mualani! All in a day's work. By the way, Yellowfast, are these two stones for sale?
Oh, what kind
Interested?
of
They
stone
won't
is
come
that?
cheap.
Pie? I
I'm
will
not
really
planning
come
to
cheap.
haggle this time, I promise. Package
Hmm.
them separately, would you? Nope. KAchina likes shiny little trinkets,
Ah,
so
okay.
whenever I come across something like that, I always buy it for her. I'll hold on to them for now. It'll be a nice little surprise for her when she returns victorious from battle. I'm sure
Oh,
she'll like it.
hello. Hello, chat.
All right, that should be everything. If you could just double check, make sure nothing's missing.
Let me see.
Hmm.
Huh? What's this crate of juice doing here?
Oh,
That's on the house.
someone's
7
not
years
coming
ago,
into
when the
the
Abyss
stream.
attacked our tribe,
Into the stream.
Atea saved my brother's
Okay.
life. She never asked for anything in return, but I could never forget what she did for my family that day. So, send her my regards, would you? And have fun!
Have
Oh,
fun.
we will. It's gonna be a party to remember. Thanks a lot, Yellowfast. Well, that's our shopping done.
Let's go.
We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice. You got the water unblocked too. Good work.
I would hope so. We spent all day clearing out debris from the bottom of the spring. Did you guys get everything?
Yeah.
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff. We set it down near the cave entrance.
All right then, roll up your sleeves, everyone, and let's get back to work.
Actually, why don't you two take a break? I'll handle it from here. So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking we could draw something on the wall over here,
Draw
and the snacks
something.
and drinks can go over there.
Oh. Oh, what's it? What's it going to be? Oh, that's
So,
beautiful.
what do you think? Not bad, right?
No, not bad at
It
all.
looks amazing. Paimon had no idea you were such a great designer.
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store, so I'm pretty good at things like renovation and organization. Not to mention, this was totally a group effort.
Hmm.
Still, I didn't expect it to take quite this long. Guess it's too late to invite Auntie Atea over, huh?
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna work. Chief Amita set up those patrols to guard against the Abyss, and Atea volunteered. So she's on watch tonight.
I see. Well, guess the surprise will have to wait until tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
This could actually be a good thing.
Oh,
She can relieve
what's a
all
good
the
thing?
exhaustion of keeping watch all night by
Oh.
soaking in the hot spring.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
love it.
Really
Well,
good
let's
idea.
call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. Come on, I'll take you to...
Let's go.
Scatter!
Let's do some gacha, okay? What do we get here? Yeah. La. La. Ah, that's a shame. Okay. Okay. 50 one days, okay? Because I have C1 Kazuha.
Skyward! Scatter!
Alright, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay?
Yep. Good. Paimon's exhausted. Anyway, we need to be well.
Oh. Oh. What happened?
Why now?
What happened?
Hi? What's with all the noise?
Traveler, Paimon, wake up!
Mualani? What's going on? Where did all these monsters come from?
Oh.
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to drive them back as we speak. Come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
Ah, it's okay.
Mualani, a little help over here. We can't hold them back much longer.
One moment. I'll be right there. Couldn't have said it better, hang in there. We're here to help.
Yeah, well. Oh. Oh.
Carving waves.
Oh.
Shut them down.
Oh.
Go.
Yieldway, you're up.
Tide rises.
Have they been contaminated by the abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. Destroy them.
What the?
Stay put. Let's ride.
Ah.
Skyward!
Go get him, Yieldway.
No.
Don't be scared.
Thank you.
I'm alright. Go help the others.
Ah.
I almost died.
Let's shred, Sharpie.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. Bit damage, but I don't like the playstyle. Yeah.
Silence.
And that's why you bring Uvelet. Ah ha 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 ha. It can float.
Skyward!
What? What? It's not over yet.
Enkotsu! Skyward!
Nice.
We've cleared out most of the monsters over here. Thanks for your help. It would
Hmm.
have taken me ages on my own. Looks like we're still in for a long night, though. We still have no idea where these creatures are coming from.
Yeah.
Let's go ask Amina. She'll have a better handle on the situation.
Skyward! Scatter!
Yeah, why is the sky change? Oh, okay, sorry.
Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Thank you for helping clear out those monsters. We were prepared for an attack, but we didn't have enough people to prevent them from breaking through our defenses. No casualties so far, though.
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon, but we don't have enough manpower to take it down. An abyssal pylon? What's that?
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. One that allows monsters from the Night Kingdom to enter the physical world. The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the endless hordes of monsters will exhaust our defenses.
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned about. Their numbers suggest there might even be multiple pylons in the area. We're searching for them as we speak.
Alright, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I count on your help again?
Of course!
It's
On
okay.
behalf of the people of the Springs, you have my thanks.
Let's go. There's no time.
Where is it?
Let's ride!
Yeah! Skyward!
What the?
Moalani, is that the pylon?
That's it, alright. Come on, let's get rid of it.
Skyward! Rain of bullets!
Settle down, bitch.
Skyward! Scatter!
Water jet! Pylon! It's over there! Hurry!
Not bad actually. But I don't like the playstyle. I like it simple.
Settle down!
Oh,
Water jet!
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Silence!
oh.
Be sanctified.
Be sanctified. Okay. What a waste of
Do
all.
it, right?
I don't see any more.
Do these attacks happen a lot?
Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes, but that's how our ancestors have always lived. Besides, the Abyss doesn't care how difficult our lives are. Fighting back is the only option. Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at?
Oh,
Is there something over there?
You're right. Mualani, look! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky can we? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there.
Let's go.
Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up!
What? Wow, you had. Ah, shit. Screw you.
Don't be scared. Hey, go away.
An oversight on my silence.
Oh. Where is the... Oh, come on, another one.
You, Blake.
Settle down. Put up a good fight. Tide rises.
Abandoned spring. Huh. Oh. It's empty. Oh, what? Why, Ate? Why? What
Atea,
happened?
What are you doing here?
Where do you think? If I'm here, means that thing is long gone. I was in a hurry, so it's not my best work.
Stop talking for now. That wound looks bad. The abyssal power is corroding your body.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there?
Where is it?
Mulani and Atea. What's going on? We were told the second pylon was over.
Atea took care of it, but she's injured. Quick, someone get a doctor.
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits?
Wait, no. This was meant to be a surprise.
Ah.
For me, right?
Atea!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding me on purpose?
Ah.
Not one of you stopped to say hello today. It couldn't be more obvious that you were hiding something. And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told you, you have to choose them based on the temperature of the water?
Ah.
Oh, forget about that.
Oh, is she going to
The
die?
doctor's almost here, and you're gonna get all better.
The impurities in the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
Yeah.
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Yeah.
I
It's
also
because
came
of
across
the
a tactile
traveler.
crystal. Can you purify it?
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. You
Atea!
can do it.
Atea!
You can do it.
Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of purification? The abyssal power, it's being cleansed away.
How can that be?
I never knew that was even possible.
Atea!
The mark of the abyss. It's gone.
Yes, thanks to the traveler. By the way, traveler, are you alright?
It's okay, it's okay. I'm doing fine.
I just saw you purify abyssal power from Atea's body. That didn't injure you in any way, did it?
No. I thought,
You're
no.
sure?
Yeah,
Good.
it's the traveler's power. It's
Thank
my power.
goodness.
It's okay.
You scared us all half to death just now.
everyone. Head back and get some rest. We'll meet here tomorrow. We'll celebrate Atea's recovery and our triumph over the Abyss.
Oh.
And most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid. Let's make it an occasion to remember. Dismissed!
Got it!
Got any other secret powers I should know about?
Ah.
But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse Dvalin's tears, didn't you?
Yeah?
That was some quick thinking, Traveler. Huh? You look like something's bothering you. What's wrong?
Oh. Ah. Ah, no.
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
Ah.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Oh, so... Ah.
She could never
Yeah.
come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the
So
hot
they are
springs every night.
hastening
I
the
mean, it's pretty obvious what that
erosion,
means,
huh?
right?
Ah.
Hello? Traveler?
Ah. No. No, 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 no.
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature too high? None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. You sensed it, didn't you? I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebrations and all. But looks like it was no use. Hey, kid!
Who, me?
Yes, you. Come on. Let's go for a walk.
Hey, where are you going? Did something happen?
Just going to get some air. It's too noisy in here. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need...
All right, sounds great.
Mualani.
Yeah?
You've gotten so tall. You know that. Feels like just yesterday you were that rambunctious kid causing trouble all around the hot springs. Looks like all that time passed in the blink of an eye. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Atea, what's going on? You're acting strange. Traveler, did something happen?
I guess I should explain. I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless or too anxious to wait for reinforcements. It's because My body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave, and because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. But I'm just a few days shy of the end. The hot springs,
Oh,
I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh,
Mualani?
that better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I had a bad feeling then, but I didn't want it to be true. I wanted to believe you were actually recovering.
oh,
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me, the two aren't all that different. You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals by now. There's nothing sad about being reunited with an old friend. I lived with regret for a long time. Regret that my illness meant I could no longer take to the front lines, especially as our nation slid deeper into crisis. But yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength to fight the abyss, even at the end of my life, but because I got to see you in action, Mualani. Seeing you out there, it made me realize that I don't need to worry about our tribe or our nation's future. You have the capacity to bring us all together. Even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. But I've done what I needed to do. The future is in your hands now. Just
oh.
remember, whether in life
She's giving the teaser to Molly. She's
I
going to
am
die.
always with you.
She's going to
I
die.
understand.
Oh,
Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Atea. Thank you for telling me all this. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the ARCHON, could you give this to her for me?
oh.
A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think of it as a relic I'm leaving for her. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, I never took it off. Just tell her it embodies fond memories and my strength of will. She'll know what I'm trying to say.
Don't worry. We'll make sure she gets it.
All right. That's all I wanted to say. Let's head back to the party. No use spending what little time I have left being sad.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani! If you don't hurry up, there won't be any snacks left!
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Hey, are you listening to me? Life is a journey in which there's no turning back. So forge ahead and don't hold back.
What's our objective?
Do this later. What's this? Okay.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation. The Kaholasaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so not much has changed.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it.
Hey, Mualani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And
Oh.
KAchina? Is she back as well?
KAchina fell in.
Oh, she died.
But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
Damn.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
All right, thanks for letting me know. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for him.
Mualani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack KAchina and her small team? Not that Paimon...
At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living, but through our long history of fighting the Abyss. 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat.
Yeah.
You know about that, right? That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. And NATLAN was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years. Only our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe. Exactly.
Oh.
We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct. But its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom.
The Abyss
It
is
has the capacity to read the
tainted
memories of this
and
land
like...
at any given moment.
Oh.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day.
When? But
The
when
efforts
is
of
it?
all who fought against them will become a story for the ages. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only for ourselves. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip. The sea's not going any.
Let's go. Let's go to the stadium. Where's the stadium? Hmm. Oh. Is there something in the or what?
Whoa, this
Ah,
place is packed
KAchina
already.
is gone.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kenichi!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but...
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Oh.
Warriors of NATLAN, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is NATLAN's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Oh.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What's
What does
going
that
on?
even mean?
What?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
Uh-oh,
What's going
it's the
on?
abyss.
This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all?
What?
Maybe she got scared and ran off. Why would the YAB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of NATLAN like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of NATLAN, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war?
What
Or
the?
great
That's a big
Pyro
slender.
Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
What?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YAB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, That girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Ah, no, 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 no.
KAchina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all! No, she's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or KAchina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. KAchina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon.
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Pussy.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
I have a question, Archon. My friend KAchina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, you should join the investigation. So,
of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat. Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
She did. Let's go.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. KAchina is undoubtedly a hero of NATLAN. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means KAchina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
KAchina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but sit peacefully and wait for her return?
That's not...
It's all right. I understand. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind, but please, hear what I have to say. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. but we need to understand it if we want.
But what would you say, Mualani?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to.
You're saying it doesn't
It
matter
doesn't
whether I
matter.
suspend the pilgrimage.
Yes. What happened to KAchina breaks my heart.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection to prevent what happened to KAchina from happening to anyone else. We need to suspend the pilgrimage. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the sacred flame to keep the Abyss. I understand your anger, Mualani.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself...
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking KAchina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines
Yeah.
during your travels, yes? Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the sea of soul. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger KAchina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. You can focus all your efforts on dealing...
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible...
KAchina's waiting for us to...
I failed to protect her during our campaign.
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support... The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines. If we can find KAchina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person.
But isn't the Night Kingdom
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is...
Lali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago.
Oh?
Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. Besides, you're the ones helping me. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you NATLAN's highest level of hospitality.
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
No. Inazuma. Sumeru. It's not like that at all.
Things were pretty complicated at the start. And, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
That's more like it. Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all. But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it. And once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage.
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, as things stand. The pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The abyss has brought catastrophe to NATLAN, and KAchina's...
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that NATLAN's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of NATLAN's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifice. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes.
What is it? Oh.
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the abyss, but it's also the pillar of NATLAN's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyeb have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Oh.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Oh. Why the timing is so convenient?
The Archon of NATLAN. A force to be reckoned with.
Oh.
The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean, but it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for NATLAN.
You will say?
But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
weak. So weak. Ah.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat.
Well,
If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about NATLAN?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him.
oh, what is
I'll
it?
need to
Pattern
investigate further.
renaissance?
Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Seat Lali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not. NATLAN's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Is she tired?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
Oh.
I just hope the others have a safe journey.
So they are traitors among the NATLAN people. Huh. Oh, 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 oh.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Once we find KAchina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. I'm on
Skyward!
Oh, damn.
What can you tell us about the scions of the canopy?
The tribe's people are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The scions of the canopy are a bunch of thrill-seekers.
Oh,
They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour.
volcano
Even
parkour?
bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them.
Parkour,
That's
parkour.
Blair, the tribal chief.
Ah.
Let's head over to him.
Hello.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it.
My friend KAchina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you the nature of battle is unpredictable.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? Life isn't complete without taking risks.
It's nothing. If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts. Her younger sister KAchi's always hanging around our tribe, too.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Oh.
Yes, I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business. Wyna, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river.
We couldn't do that or...
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior, and he's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition.
Vichama?
Well, he's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies.
Oh,
I've heard stories about him.
hot spring buddies.
Where can we find him?
That's a lot of interpretation right there.
He spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops.
Thank you. We'll go.
Good luck.
Yeah! Scatter!
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff. Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? No. If you really think about it, anything's possible.
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. After I help you find KAchina's ancient name,
Your friend? Oh, Wyna mentioned someone named Malco.
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find KAchina's ancient name...
Then we're agreed.
Music. Oh, that's some good angle right there for your first.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at...
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. I'll go find an open area and start setting things.
We'll go right away. What?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch KAchina's ancient name?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh, I see.
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but
Gotcha!
Alright,
Wait,
split
I
it.
have a lot of
See that
obsidian.
clearing? Let's... Oh, and...
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Wyna spoke highly of you.
I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up.
Yeah, he seems a bit sus.
What an odd guy. He seemed so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Hang on, KAchina.
Ah,
Hello. Do you have hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see.
Deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to...
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask. All right. That's everything.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant.
Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a...
Perfect. Is...
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes of it.
Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his... KAchina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both. Here you go. By the way, how's he doing?
Do you know what happened between...
I heard about it in passing while I was out. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their...
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the... Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front line. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. Oh, you're not wrong. I've tried convincing him to move. The Abyss has caused so much... Anyway, that's...
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary adjustments. As agreed, I'll help you find Go ahead. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. If I had been there, I would have been... I've always blamed myself for what happened.
But that happened several years ago. The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptual eye. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer. Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone! Don't be scared.
much longer, Vichama.
Not long. We're getting close.
Yeah, skyward.
Oh, is he getting possessed? Huh? Oh,
Quick, take it. I found KAchina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
no, no, he got
Something's not right.
correction.
The power of the abyss is getting stronger.
No,
The abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch it! Whoa, watch out! The power of the abyss is strong.
oh, oh. Nice.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malco. No, what?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone moon.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Sea Lolly. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Oh,
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay.
At least KAchina's ancient name is still in one piece. Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. And now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama?
Huh? This is...
ah, congratulations. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Are we getting transported?
Malco,
Only memories.
strength left.
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just hard thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me. Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case... Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Oh. That's his last word.
A memory?
Yeah, that is Malcolm memory.
Seems like we were able to salvage
Close
something
memory.
after all.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Bichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable. If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight, but you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will feed. Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check. Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered KAchina's ancient name, so... and apologize for...
Okay. Nice.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that?
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wyna. I can...
Honestly, it's just one thing after... They're back.
Koichi?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly what... My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow...
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story. It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her.
For some reason, Paimon...
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though.
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from.
All right, it's just the two of us.
I don't have anything to say.
That attitude is exactly the problem.
Well, technically I...
Again with the excuses! We agreed, didn't we? But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is!
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held up.
You bought off Uncle Wyna, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous.
You feel like he went back on his word.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd...
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever.
You...
What? Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or serious?
Chaska, does it sound like
It's a
I'm
dance
joking?
hat.
Then you need to know something. What happened to KAchina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're...
Then support me.
So, that's it.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremony.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
I see. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
Okay. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much and goodbye.